Yeah, you got the homie RLC coming in. You got the brother in the backstage, man, about to give y'all some game on how to truck with a side hustle. We're gonna get some game on food service. We're going in. So let's bring the homie to the forefront. What's going on, brother? Get some game on food got service. A little echo.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, we good, man. Let me turn this music off real quick. What's going on, man? How your weekend?
It's rough, man. Rough down here in Florida.
Man,
it's busy, man.
Let's see, we technical difficulties. You got YouTube on?
Nah, I turned it off.
Alright. I don't know, man. See, we're gonna work out these technical difficulties real quick. Try to go out and come back in, bro.
Alright.
Yeah, serious dude. About to give y'all some serious game, man, on his food service life. I do LTL. He specializes in food service. They make a lot of money doing food service. I don't know if y'all ready for that. It's a lot of physical labor involved in food service, but you definitely make the bread. If you don't know about trucking, that's one of the top jobs, man. Besides UPS, LTL, you definitely want to look into food service if you want to make money, especially if you're trying to be home and raise your family, man. That's the perfect job. If you got a young family, you're trying to raise them, food service is it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to keep you in shape also. Then we're going to talk about the side hustle, man. My man, he doing food service after he get off work. He got a nice little side hustle. So we're going to get into all of that. Yes, sir. Real dude, real serious dude about his business. No BS. I mean, he gets straight to it. Word up. But my man that asked me about XPO. See? Turn this off real quick. My man that asked me about XPO. XPO is a great company, man. The way I look at LTL, just put your applications in. The company that you could get into, that's the one you go to. I mean, you can't go wrong with LTL. Some are better than others, but they run neck and neck. They run neck and neck, man. So we're gonna let the homie RLC get in here. See, I post that link one more time for the kid. Be able to snatch that up right there. Y'all gonna get this game tonight, man. I try to give out some game on this channel. We get into some serious topics also, but I definitely try to get into some game. I'm gonna tell y'all what, man. I've been on my keto thing this week, man. I'm about 3 days in strong, and it's been rough. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. It's been rough. Hold on a second. See if the homie's trying to get back in. But yeah, it's been rough, man. 3 days in, low on sugar, low on energy, but we're gonna make something happen. We definitely gonna make something happen, man. We got 4 in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man, so we can get this out. Got the homie coming in right now. What's going on, brother?
What's up, man? Chilling.
What you done for the week, or you got some more? You got some Saturday work you gonna do, or?
Yeah, we busy, man. We busy. We got work Saturdays right now in food service because it's just busy down here in Florida. It's crazy.
Right. So you live down there close to Miami, tourist section of Florida.
Yeah, I run. My route is like a tourist route, man. I pretty much run the Jupiter Beach.
Okay.
So, that route's pretty busy, though.
Jupiter Beach. Now you still at U.S. now? You went from U.S. Food Service to
Cheney Brothers.
Cheney Brothers, man. Now what's the difference? Do one specialize in as far as like do they specialize in something else? I
All right.
thought like Cheney Brothers was like a meat was more like steaks and stuff like that. I don't know why I always thought they had steaks and
Y'all can see me good, right?
yeah. You looking good. You straight.
Okay, so the thing is, Cheney, to me, they more dominant when it comes to Florida because U.S. Food is corporate, so they're all over. But
Okay.
Cheney is more like Florida. They starting to they've been in Georgia, but they just started to put their footprint down there. North Carolina and a little bit of Virginia, South Carolina too. The difference is U.S. Food is corporate. Cheney Brothers is still privately owned. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's a bunch of rules and regulation that's just different, man. You know?
Yeah, because private companies it's a little bit more personal. You
Yeah.
know, they can throw you a little something extra based on your work ethic. You know, that's what's nice about private companies, man.
A matter of fact, this dude seen the owner the other day, and he would complain about something. You know what? I ain't even gonna talk about what the owner gave me. But
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like they break you off with no problem and stuff. They do what they want, basically. You know?
right.
They don't gotta they
They
don't
don't have
gotta
rules to follow, man. They just
exactly. They
the
don't
work,
gotta
the
do
work
it for
ethic don't speak for you, pretty much.
exactly. And
Right, man.
the and the money is the money is good. You know
The
what I mean?
money's
Because
good.
yeah, because one of the things, man, that they do, if you're a veteran food service driver, they they'll they'll what you call that word? You know when
Uh,
a company bring you in as a veteran,
with they bring you in with some tenure
yeah, they're not starting you from the bottom. So
on the bottom. I got you.
yeah, so I'm pretty much straight when it comes to that. You know,
Nice, man. Nice. So how long you been doing food service? Has that been your whole career? You been doing food service? Or have you done anything else?
man,
With
I've been doing it for I say about 7 years now.
7 years, man.
So
You're a go getter, man. Because I looked in the, when I pull up in certain truck stops, I walked in the door, man, and I see the food service guys. I'm like, man. I mean, it looked like a mountain you guys got back there in that trailer, and y'all unload that pretty much by yourself.
yeah, we do it by ourselves. Um, I do about my route average about 750 cases a day,
Okay,
and about 14 stops a day. Yeah, we
14
pretty much
spots.
do that by ourselves. You do got companies out there that they run teams like McLean, PFG run teams, but we pretty much solo, man. And it looks harder than it really is. It looks
Right.
really hard. I'm not even gonna lie to you because like for somebody that never unload a truck or trailer, you open the back of that trailer, you like I gotta do all that. You know what I mean? But it comes off really easy, man. It comes off really nice and easy.
Right. Now, is it more so like technique? Because I know a lot of people, they go in and, they try to be Hercules and try to manhandle that stuff. And, you know, they
Yeah,
done mess it back up and they back over the road somewhere.
bro, you hit it right on the head, honestly. Because to last in this game, it's 80% technique, 10% mental. That running around craziness is just
Right.
it only gonna get you so far because you gotta have technique, man. You gotta work smart. You know what I mean? Try to touch the cases as less as possible. Like I work slow and still get the work done. I'm thinking I work slow. I'm probably not working slow, but you get what I'm saying because my muscle memory so used to what I'm doing. It seems like I'm just going in slow motion, but it's getting done. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Organized, and if I'm breaking down a pallet, I'll make sure to separate everything. You know what I mean?
Right. Because you go in there and it sounds like, because I'm the same way. Where I told you I used to do auto parts. And
Yeah,
I'm slow in the beginning because I'm setting everything else up, but I'm the
yeah,
first one back, because I got a
yeah,
system, got a
yeah,
system. I'm not making mistakes. I'm not doubling back.
yeah.
So that
To
helps out a lot.
organize, I'm always thinking about, even though I'm at a particular stop, I'm always thinking about the other stop. How many? If I see their stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and put it together. So when I get there, it's getting off the truck smooth, you know?
Right. Right, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, man. So, yeah, where you from, man? Let's start from the beginning, man. Where you from, man? You from? I hear a little accent, man.
Oh, I'm from Jamaica, Maypen, Jamaica.
So,
That's a
did you grow up in Jamaica, or
Yeah, I grew up in Jamaica.
well, when did you come over here?
I came here like when I was a teenager, man. I came here a teenager. I think I
Right.
started middle school up here, and
Oh,
just going back and forth for a little while, you know.
right.
And
So you were in Florida most of your
yeah,
time in
Florida.
the
Yeah,
states.
Florida, northern states, Florida.
Oh man, so y'all kept it tropical,
Yeah, northern state. Ain't
huh?
nah, none of that cold stuff, man. You know.
No pine trees for y'all, huh? Word, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I mean, how was the childhood, man? Was everything, on the up and up? Like, because a lot of truck drivers, man, usually have, some kind of past, or sometimes it'd be a good past, or sometimes, and that's the thing about trucking. Everybody from all walks of life can get into it, and
Yeah,
so, what I'm doing on my channel, man, I'm trying to influence a lot of these young kids that's sitting on the couch, down on their luck, thinking
yeah.
the world is over. They trying to make moves. So, I mean, what was it like, for a young man growing up in South Florida, man?
Well, growing up, man, in South Florida. Oh, you want to take it back to Florida? Um, it was pretty
I mean, we can go to Jamaica now. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
well in Jamaica. I ain't gonna lie. My grandma and my mom's, my peoples, everybody, they kind of like guarded us from. I know. Sometimes they've been through struggle, but they guarded us. You know what I'm saying? We was always all right. You know what I mean? So
right,
we grew up in a big household. Um, I grew up in a bad neighborhood, but in it as a kid, it didn't seem bad to me until I got older and I realized how bad it was. Most of my friends that I grew up with, most of them are dead right now because most of them they grew up and they chose to do other things. Lucky for me, I migrated to the States and I just in the States I went to school, low key. You know what I mean? I did good in school. I could have went to college, man, but it just wasn't for me, man. You know what I mean? So I
right,
just decided to get into trucking. You know what I mean? I ain't
right,
really when I was younger, I ain't really did nothing bad. You know what I mean? If you want to call smoking weed and stuff like that, if you want to call that bad, call it bad. But you know what I mean? I could have went the wrong path, but I choose to stay right, you know?
right. Got
Ran around with a lot of people that I could have went the wrong path with them, but I chose to be me. You feel me? I was cool
got
with
you.
everybody.
Yeah, my story is similar. I grew up on Long Island. A lot of people think Long Island is nice. I grew up in like one of the worst towns on Long Island, and it was pretty much the same. When I
Yeah,
moved to Atlanta, I was 18 years old. So I picked my friends wisely. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? That was my thing. Like you said, I was cool with everybody, but the friends that I hung out with, they were good kids. And
yeah,
like you said, smoked a little weed here and there, but other
hmm
than that, went to clubs and that was it. We was little
yep,
nerdy kids. We do our little our little hip hop backpack raps and stuff like that. But that was it, man. I made sure, I had a chance to start over and, pick my friends wisely, man. I had enough sense to do that, man. But
yeah,
then you moved over to the States, man. So you went to school in Florida also?
yeah. I went to school. Yep,
How was that transition?
school was it was straight, man, because you know what I mean. When I went to school here, the only thing that was in, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The only thing that was in my head was, damn, should I be honest with you?
Go ahead,
My,
hey man, it's
no,
all its own damn show, man.
bro. The only thing that was in my head, I'm like, okay. I grew up talking to black women in Jamaica. That's all I seen. I need me some different flavors. You feel me? So
God,
that's my. I was in school, man. I ain't never got in trouble, man. I was a cool kid. Female, if you want to call females trouble, that's the only type of trouble I would get into, man. You know what I
hey,
mean? Girls arguing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Just chilling, man. I never got in a fight. None of that. You know what I mean?
mm. Oh, yo, you
I
was
can't
that
remember getting
real.
in a fight
You
in
was that.
school. Yeah.
You was that quiet, cool kid. Yeah,
Yeah.
hit everything.
You know what I mean? I was that hey Ben, I was that kid, man. You come hey where they at? You know where the weed at? Things like that. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I got you. I can
Yeah.
read between the lines, bro.
Yeah. I had all the connections, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
looking back at that today, when I look back at that and I look at myself today, I'm kind of still the same way, but in a positive way. Meaning that if a new truck driver come to me right now, I got so much connection where I can help them to if you want to be a owner operator, I can help you. You want to work local, I can help you with this job, that job. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always looking out for truck drivers. You know?
exactly, man. We got a nice, network of, of friends, man, that we all kind of, do something a little different. I
Yeah,
could point them to Dirty for the fuel. I could point them to you for the fuel service.
yeah.
And I got the LTL popping, man. Let me shout out. I got a couple of questions in the chat. Taiwan, let's see. He said he's at Pepsi right now, working the dock. Let's see, a lot easier for me. Let's see, Duval, XPO. Yeah, XPO is definitely a good company, man. The only thing about XPO, like I said, man, you'll be working on the dock, stuff like that. Shout out to Duval. Let's see, somebody was at Estes. Let's see. Saval. Okay, he worked at Duval. He worked at Cisco also.
Okay, okay.
Estes City Driver is the only way to go in trucking, making big bank. Yeah, I don't know. Depending on who you ask,
I
man.
don't believe in the that's one thing. Let me talk about that real quick, right?
All right.
It's plenty different ways to go in trucking. I need people to think outside the box, man. I need people to stop. One of the things I'm proud of myself about, man, I'm not a company cheerleader. And what I mean by that is uh we all making money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So instead of hating on what somebody else is doing, won't you learn what somebody else is doing? So when somebody come to us for advice, we can kind of like see what they like to do and point them in the right direction. Because one of the things that a lot of people do, they only talk about the good things about their job. They don't talk about
Right.
the bad stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly, man.
we need to hear some of the bad stuff too. You know?
Exactly, man. It was just like I did two videos, man, and a lot of people were surprised I did the second one. I did a
Yeah.
video things you may like about YRC and things you may not like about. Like people were surprised. They're like, yo, I can't believe you did that video. Nah. I gotta tell you what it is over here. Yes, it's a good
Mm-hmm.
job. This is not we drive in a day cab, but it's our schedule would fluctuate. It might not be for you, but it might be for an over the road driver that don't quite want to, be local, but he don't want to be OTR. That's why I recommend, a company like YRC or Estes or something like that. You
Yeah.
know, if that's what you're looking for. LTL is like right in between local and city. I mean OTR and city. So
Yeah.
that's why, but I recommend all companies, man. I'm not cheerleading for nobody, man.
Exactly.
If it's a good fit for you, you know what I'm saying? Make it
Mm-hmm.
happen. Yeah. Yeah, line haul at Estes, they definitely make a lot of money, man. They definitely work for it too. Don't be fooled. They get down for that money. But yeah, RLC, man. So food service, we got the game on food service, man. Um, I know you, but they don't know you, man. I know you're a hustler, man. Um, you hear people say, "Oh, I'm gonna get me a side hustle. I can't figure out. I think I was just talking to somebody today, man. I can't figure out what I'm gonna do, man. I need to figure something out. You did it. Okay. You went ahead and did it. Okay, y'all see what that is, man. Explain to the people what that be, man.
Okay, so this my right now I'm doing detailing, right?
Okay.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, the way I work, this ain't coming out my garage unless you got some money. You know what I
Okay.
mean? I got couple set customers that I deal with. I got a couple customers in a 55 and older community. It's a real cheap business to start, really cheap, and it's very lucrative. You know what I'm saying? I honestly feel that if I gave up food service and I did this full time, I honestly feel that I can pretty much I'll be able to replace my income within a year or 2 years. But it's a bunch of reasons that I'm not gonna do that. I ain't trying to get into that right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is too. But one of the things I want to give people advice, and you can probably chop this up. You can chop this up and make another video of this, right? But check this out, right? I'm gonna give y'all of advice. If y'all trying to look for a side hustle, pressure clean. Get your pressure cleaning business. Go to restaurants, them dumpster areas. They'll pay people to clean up them dumpster areas, even the dumpster. You send them an invoice, charge them once a, hit them up 2 times a month, charge them, get you a couple of accounts, knock it out on the weekends or knock it out on a Sunday, 1 day a week. You bang out about $2,000 to $3,000 extra a month.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and and that's the thing, man. A lot of people think that just because you're a company driver, you're not an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're just a company driver. They think they gotta become owner operators, and the thing with me with trucks, it's too much overhead for me. And the money, when you break down the money, a lot of people they count the revenue that they make for the week. They never count the profits because once you start breaking down the profits, you like, yo, this is company money. I mean, and it's good money. Maybe you got a little freedom, but I mean, I don't know how much freedom it is when that broker say, "Hey, I need that load there." You're gonna get there with that load. You know what I'm saying? When that
And
bank want that note, you're gonna get there. You're gonna get them loads off. So, yeah,
yeah,
I mean, I don't know what type of freedom that is. I mean, but if that's what you want to do, cool. But don't knock the company drivers, man, because there's other things you could do to get that entrepreneurial spirit out of you, man.
bro, you said it because think about it like this, right? If I was out there at a truck stop, how I'm gonna be able to do all this stuff, bro?
You
Because I'm
won't.
stuck in the truck. You know what I'm saying? It's time, and I'll be thinking about when I think about business, I'll be thinking about return on investments. Like right now, if you go the way the truck price is right now, if you go buy a truck right now, how long you think it's gonna take for you to get your return?
No, gonna take you gonna take you for at least 5 years. If you make that. If you make it that
You ever
long, man.
thought about that?
All right. It's gonna
You ever
take you
thought
at
about
least
that?
5 years, bro.
It's gonna take you a long ass time, man.
Yeah. If you make it. You know what I'm saying?
I already paid for that.
Hmm.
I already,
Cash.
I already paid for that. Meaning
Jeez.
that I already got my return on my investment.
Already made your money. And it's not even summertime yet.
Exactly.
Man. So
I'm
how
turning
long?
down, I'm turning down customers, bro.
Jeez. Oh man, you got what you pulling that with, man?
I'm pulling in. I got my Dodge Ram outside,
Okay.
and I can talk about how I got my Dodge Ram. I can talk
Yeah,
about
go
that.
to talk about it, man.
All
I
right.
mean, we
So
putting them on game, man. I'm trying to put these people on game, man. I'm trying to get these kids off the couch, man. And think about it. And the reason why I like to bring people like you on is because they can be where you're at within 6 months. You know what I'm saying? If you're starting from scratch, you don't have a lot of overhead. You could get in this game and it doesn't take long. You're talking about 2 months worth of schooling, riding with a trainer, and you in the game. You in this game, and you could definitely change your life, man, in trucking. And people like this, man, and this is the type of people I like to showcase to you guys, man. But
So,
go on and tell them, man, how you did
all
your
right,
thing, bro.
so I'm gonna tell y'all something right now, right? In trucking, they have this thing called recruiting, right? Don't be shy. It's a business. You know what I'm saying? I take it serious. It's a business. You know what I mean? And every company is doing it right now because it's a everybody need drivers, right? Bro, my recruiting money alone. And I remember being on the phone with y'all, right? And when I forgot who brought it up, but when I said I bought my truck, like I know they didn't believe that I was paying. I'm on the phone, son. I know they didn't believe that I was paying my truck with my recruiting money. That's
Right.
why I'm
Yeah,
moving to pay
yeah,
my
yeah.
truck.
They start calculating numbers.
I'm a numbers person, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
And it's like the way they got it set up is that, and the thing about me, I'm just not gonna recruit anybody. You know what I mean? I actually bring these people some good workers, bro. In 1 year, since I started, all the people that I brought, only one person quit.
Wow. Wow. So they got a nice recruiting bonus. I mean, what kind of, I mean, is it, I mean, you don't have to get into exact details, but I mean, what is it, a one-time bonus every 90 days, or, or is it something consistent like?
All right,
Y'all read between the lines, man.
so I can be straight up with y'all on the All Zone In show. So for each driver I bring in, um, they pay me what is $100 a week for 50 weeks
Mm. For every driver.
for every
Wow.
driver, and we get paid every 2 weeks. So
Wow.
that
So that's
for each driver,
$200
that's two
over
hundred
each
dollars for
driver.
each driver. Yeah,
Y'all do the math on that, man. Jeez. That's crazy. And anybody can do this type of work, man. You got a clean driving record, you got a work ethic, you can do the same thing and get your life together. Get off that couch and get your life together, man.
yep.
Um, yeah, man.
I just recently brought a cat in from Indiana. He wanted to move to Florida. Bro, I got people that live out of state that want to move to Florida, that want to work. And the thing about me, man, I be talking to people, and if I feel that Cheney's not a fit for them, I
Right,
I send them to like my friends over at Cisco or another company. You know what I mean?
right,
Because we really trying to help people, bro.
right. Now, Duval, man, I see what you're saying. LTL tops all freight carriers, man. Tell them some of them numbers over there, man. Tell them some of them numbers over there in food service. Look, they food service and LTL, and I mean, they neck and neck to me. They're neck and neck to me. I mean, if you ask me, they're neck and neck. And with food service, you could get to the money right away. From what I've noticed.
Man, all right. So, all right, let me ask Duval. I can't see his message, right? But what's the most you made in 1 week so far this year? If you don't mind me asking.
Let's see what he say, man. Go ahead and put it out there, bro.
Because I'm gonna be straight up with y'all, man. And I don't talk numbers on my channel. I do it on I can all right, one of the reasons I don't talk numbers on my channel because I be posting people checks. And you know what I'm saying? I think it'll be a little conflict of interest me start posting my check for
Right.
the job and stuff like that. But bro, so far the most I made in 1 week is 2,900, dog.
Yes, sir. You know
Slinging
that
cases,
slinging cases home every day.
home every day.
Jeez.
I got the receipt. I can send you the receipt. What do you
See,
call it? Receipt.
receipts, man. Like I said, they all. I mean, food service LTL is pretty much going to be your top tier as far as a company driver, man.
But I would
Top
say
tier.
the route that I run, it's
Well, we got Brandon in here, man. Brandon, you got a question you want to ask, man? Let's see. Yeah, we let Brandon sit in the chat. But yeah, man. Yeah, up out of here. All right. But yeah, man. Yeah, that sounds like some pretty decent money, man. 2,900, bro.
hmm
Yeah, 2,900. That's some serious dough, bro. Yeah, that's. But yeah, man. I appreciate you coming through, man, showing some love on the All Zone Den show.
yeah, man.
Yeah, man. This man, I
So what
look.
about what? Let me ask you, man. What you do? You got any side hustle going on?
Nah, I don't have no side hustles yet, man. We just investing. That's it, bro.
Yeah, I can give people
That's it.
advice, man. Side hustle could be a hobby. It could
Huh?
be a
Oh
hobby.
yeah.
Side hustle could be a hobby. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? Because detailing was a hobby for me because I always like to have my ride clean and stuff like that. I used to
Right,
take all day cleaning my ride. I'm like, damn, I'm really good at this, man. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So I started detailing.
Start detailing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely you gotta find your hobby, man. Something you like doing, man. I got friends that paint, they sew. I don't know where they learned this at. They wasn't doing it as kids, man, but they're making a lot of money, man. I got one friend, he's doing a lot of artwork for these rappers, and he's making a killing off of this stuff, man. It's
All right,
all
you
hard
you
work.
probably got a truck driver right now that he got his lawn looking crispy.
Right,
He got a nice landscaping design going on. Man, that's your hobby. That's your talent. You know how much money you can make with your talent.
right. Yeah, I know a guy, he works for Old Dominion and he has a what do you call it? True Green.
Yeah,
But he has like he does the same. He's not True Green. He got his own
you
company,
do
man. He
it
sprays
similar.
lawns.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. He said he get off work, man, and go hit a couple of lawns, man. Take him about 2-3 hours. Go to sleep, head back to work, man.
And I bet
Maybe
his
quick
grass
three,
look
four
crispy
hundred
at his
dollars,
house.
man.
Exactly. It's your hobby,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You
You
know what I
making
mean?
it right, quick $300-400 doing that. About $300-400 a night, if not more. On the road. Get back in. You know what I'm saying? That's $600-700 a night you making, man.
Yep.
So it's definitely. Let's see. Taiwan don't work YLC Doc as well. Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's definitely something I think a lot of truckers need to get into, man. Especially the local guys.
hmm
Yeah, man. You still get a lot of heat, man, from the OTR guys, man. Still throwing shots at you, man. With your YouTube life going like. He's also RLC also has a YouTube channel. Let me take this banner down so there you go, right there. RLC TV. Make sure y'all go check him out, man. Yeah, he definitely has some good game on food service. He got a lot of videos up that you can go back into the archives and check out. He's definitely somebody to be reckoned with in this game, bro. Definitely somebody to get some game from.
The OTR guys, nah, they don't bother me, man. I just need the OTR guys to understand this, right? I need the OTR guys to understand this, right? I don't know how much hour it is in a week. I think it's like 178, right? You guys spent most of that time in the truck all week, right? So my thing, the way I think that companies need to compensate you guys not just for delivering a load, for the time you spend just sitting in that truck away from the house. So if you ever calculate the amount of money that you make, with the amount of hours you actually spend with their truck. Because even when you're doing the 34-hour reset or whatever, you think you can just go on about your business when them people load? No, you got to babysit that load. So guess what? You need to be getting paid. So if you break down all them hours to how much money you get, you making about $11 an hour, $15 an hour, something like that.
Yeah, that sounds about right, bro. That
You
sounds
break it
about right.
down,
It's a lot of free labor OTR, bro.
Yep, a
It's a
lot.
lot of free labor you're giving away, man. You got to want to do that type of work. The
Hmm.
people that succeed at that type of they just love being on the road, man. You got to have
Yeah,
the
yeah,
personality for it. I think if you're more of an introvert,
yeah,
you'll do well as an OTR driver. But if you're an extrovert, like to be around people, shooting the shit, talking sports at your stops, you know how it go,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah,
And you get to meet people. I know some people that do it for the girls. We ain't gonna get too much into that, but
yeah.
they like to holler at the girls at the restaurants and stuff like that. I hear that a lot from the food service guys. So it seems like a pretty decent job because we know somebody at UPS that want to head over
Yeah,
there for that reason, man. But
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so guys, they just gotta break down the numbers, man. And companies, they gotta do better, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you're over the road and you making $2,000 a week, man, you ain't doing nothing. Like really, you're not doing nothing, man. You're
mm,
not. Break down the numbers.
yeah,
Everything is numbers, man. Break down the numbers.
yeah. I mean, I hear what you're saying, but some people they don't care about the numbers. They just
They
want
don't.
that road life. But if you're miserable, I think that's where we might disagree. Because I mean, some people just ain't having that OTR life. Like I get the robbery, man. I understand the
Yeah,
robbery. But if you're miserable out there, which a lot of people seem to be, and you're
yeah.
looking for a way out, man, don't be scared to. I mean, you got to figure. And the way I looked at it when I worked for Honda, it was almost like you're trading physical labor for driving, for sitting on your butt driving, man. And that's the only difference. You're not driving as many miles, but you're working physically and you're getting yourself in shape, man. Getting
Now
yourself in shape.
I'll be an owner operator, but right now, for me, the way I see the truck prices, nah, not right now.
Them truck prices are real, man.
Shit
Truck
crazy.
prices are real. Yeah, no dock at YRC, man, unless you a city driver. Now, if you're a city driver, you hit the dock. If you're a line haul driver, Taiwan, no dock, man. We don't cross work positions over here at YRC unless you sign up for that job. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that OTR life. I did it for a minute, man. It took me about 3 years to get fed up with it. 3 years I enjoyed it. Another 7 years I was miserable. And finally found something, man. When I started finding like LTL, I didn't know LTL guys made that kind of money. You
Hey, let
know,
me ask you an LTL question, right? Um, like the company, like my homeboy, he want to leave food service and he want to go with this particular company, right?
right?
But I'm trying to understand how some of them get away without paying overtime.
Uh, yeah, right to work states, bro.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, right to work states, man. They could do pretty much.
do whatever.
Yeah, they can pretty much do what they want, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no overtime, and that's the thing about yellow, man. With that overtime after 8, a lot of people they look at they just go in, oh, y'all only make, $24 an hour, such and such, making 30, Old Dominion making $30 an hour. If you put a 12-hour shift, you know what I'm saying, on both of these guys, that overtime after 8, the Old Dominion guy beat you by $20 that day.
Yeah,
Okay. And plus they got to pay for benefits. So at the
yeah,
end of the week, what he beat you, what he made about an extra, $20-$30 more than you,
yeah,
you got to do the math with these companies. They just they pay structure is just different. That's why, a lot of the non-unions, they'll tell you, man, those union guys, they get paid by the hour for sitting on the clock.
Yeah.
Old Dominion going to tell you, well, we put it all in your pay. It's in your cents per mile. That's what that's how they tell them. So, at
Hmm.
the end of the day, as you can see, they made the same money pretty much.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
not that big of a deal, bro. So you just can't look at that cents per mile and that hourly pay. You got to look at what goes with it.
Okay.
Word.
So do you think like AAA Cooper? You think they're a good company now since they're owned by Knight Swift Knight
Yeah,
or
'cause
Knight
I
Swift?
don't think Knight took over the management. They're still the same AAA Cooper.
Oh,
They
okay.
just owned by Swift, which would probably make them a stronger company because Swift is a profitable company. Swift
Yeah.
Knight. So
Yeah.
yeah, they just they just got pretty much some backup. But who knows what could happen with that? But any LTL company, man, I don't care. If you get that call, just take one. I don't,
Yeah.
I don't care what, what I'm saying, what company it is. If you get a
So you
call,
say they pretty much all break down to be about just about the same.
it's gonna be just about the same. Maybe a little more, a little less, but I mean, it's not gonna be that serious.
Yeah.
The thing is with LTL, like a couple of years ago, UPS Freight was the top paying. Then Old
Yeah.
Dominion was the top paying. The Estes was the top paying. It's like,
Yeah.
what you just gonna go from job to job because somebody paying a few pennies more? When does it stop? You know what I'm saying? You take
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
ass over to Old Dominion, now Estes is the top paying.
Yeah.
And people done that. You know what I'm saying? They left Old
Hmm.
Dominion, they left Estes for Old Dominion when Old Dominion was on top. Now Estes is on top with 74 cents a mile. So what you gonna do? Go back to Estes now?
Exactly.
What's gonna happen when Old Dominion get back on top pay? Where does it stop, man?
Exactly.
Where does it stop? We're just gonna go job from job. But what you got to think about is the seniority that you have and the ease of the job. You get to pick better runs. You get to have a better quality of life, man. So
Yeah.
you just got to be easy with that, man. Is it the same thing with food service? Because I know y'all be having a little clashes with the companies, man. Because y'all got
Um.
food, U.S. Foods. Y'all got Shaney Brothers, and there's a couple more, man. PF, what is that?
PFG, GFS.
What, PDF or PF Food?
No, PFG and
PFG,
GFS.
yeah,
Man, my thing, man, I
yeah,
always tell guys in my videos, man, that it's pretty much most of these companies to me, pretty much the same thing too. I always tell people to look at a company that's close to your house. One of the main reasons I left US Food was just for that location. Cheney is building a brand new warehouse in Port St. Lucie, Florida. Where that warehouse is located, that's like 5 minutes from my house, bro. So to me, that was a perfect opportunity for me to get in Cheney, get a year and a half under my belt. When that warehouse is built, I'll slide right in. You know what I mean?
right,
And
right. You
I
slide
just,
right in,
yeah,
spot right next door.
yep. But some guys, man, they'll leave a food service job, go chasing money. Um, some of the moves are bad moves to me, but
Mm,
some of the moves is justifiable. You know what I'm saying?
right. Yeah, I'd never when guys go out there and buy a truck, I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something that's pretty much in somebody's soul, man. So when I hear a young guy or even an older guy say he want to go buy a truck, I would never throw no doubt, no shade. Hey, don't do that because of this and that. I got my own reasons why I wouldn't do it, but I wouldn't dare, push that on another person, man, because everybody has different drive. Everybody have different things that they want to, that they're able to tolerate and deal with, man. And my
Hmm.
tolerance for stress is very low. So that type of, you know, that type of overhead
Hmm.
in a business is just not for me. But some people, they flourish in that kind of atmosphere, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Now you were on operator at one time. How
yeah,
did that
yeah,
go?
yeah. It went pretty good, man. I enjoyed my little time as an owner operator. Um, I was a numbers person. I made a lot of right decisions. I made some bad decisions along the way. But at the end of the day, man, I was just missing too much time at the house, and kids was young, man. I need to be home,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
that's
Tell me about. Talk to us about. I'm pretty sure we have a lot of subscribers with kids at home, and they sitting there looking at their kids like, man, I ain't about to go drive a truck. Um, Talk to me about how is it being a involved parent, man? I mean, how important is that to you, man?
being involved. It's important because as much as you can sit there on the road and like let's just say your kid got into trouble at school, right? And the mom say, yeah, talk to your son. Like the kid gonna listen to you, but they ain't gonna take you serious. You sitting there in Chicago or somewhere. You know what I mean? So when you're there, it's more impactful to me, to the kids. You feel me? So that
Right,
was very, very important for me, man.
right. That's what's up, man. That's definitely something a lot of people need to think about when they go OTR, man. Because for me, man, OTR would have been. I think you heard me say it on several occasions. I I hated OTR, but I love it, man. When I hear like guys like Crazy Bubba talking about he out there in Montana, headed to New Jersey, man, I used to
I
live
love,
for
I
that.
love the, I love the freedom.
Yeah, I used to live for that type of trucking,
Yeah.
man. I used to live for that. But if I was to do it, it'd be something selfish for me, man. That's why I needed to be closer to home. And what I'm doing now over here at Yellow, man, is like the perfect deal, man. It's right in between. It's not local. It's not OTR. I mean, it's not even regional. Some weeks is I'm local all week, man. I'm home every night without the work, just going terminal to terminal, man. But it's
You
like
know
the
what I
best
would,
of both worlds, man.
you know what I would do instead of food service if I had a choice? I would do some like them like some type of Walmart type deal, something like that,
Mm.
delivering to
Yeah,
like grocery stores or something like that. You know
right.
what I mean? I do something like that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know. Walmart got some local positions, man. We won't even leave the state of Florida, man. I know somebody that
Oh,
was doing that. Uh huh.
yeah? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. He was doing some numbers too, man. I'll let you talk to him one night.
And they ain't too far from me either.
Right. Yeah, I'll definitely let you talk to him one night. Yeah, they serious numbers, bro. Local. Yeah, they doing it all. But yeah, Walmart would be a stop for me. Um, the only thing is just too far, man. They need to do something about that, man. You
I
know,
would do, I would do, I would do Publix, but Publix is they got a lot of restriction on how you can get in there.
yeah, you got to work the dock, right?
You got to work the warehouse for a couple years.
The warehouse. Yeah.
Yep.
Uh, yeah, it ain't that serious, man. Say that job for
Exactly. Hey, everybody paying money. You gotta get out of here,
yeah, yeah. Those days are over. Bugging, man. That's my thing with UPS, man. I mean, it's a nice job, but look, man, I ain't going through all of that for that sake, man.
Exactly.
Not going through all of that.
Mhm.
Y'all,
Now
y'all hire all
you want
these
to be a
kids.
driver coming out of warehouse for 5 years, man. Get out of here.
Yeah, yeah, we ain't doing that. See, if you have younger kids and want to be home every day, city, yeah, yeah, definitely you want to do city, man. If you have kids, city is definitely the way to go, man. Until they old, at least until they old enough to raise themselves. But if you live in I call it a trucking desert where you don't have a lot of jobs. We live in. I'm pretty sure Duval. He live in. It sounds like you live in Jacksonville somewhere. But if you live somewhere like in the Paducah, Kentucky, uh, whatever, Idaho, where you don't have a lot of trucking companies, you're in the middle of nowhere. OTR might be the only way to go. You know what I'm saying? That's why I try not to bash on OTR too much because that's sometimes the only job that where they can make over what I'm saying $30,000 a year in a lot of
Yeah.
cases. Man.
Hey, Big, I don't mean to cut you, but I gotta get up early.
Yeah, yeah, me too, man. Listen, man, I appreciate you stopping by, man, and you gave us a pretty good game, and good looking out, bro. That's RLC. Make sure y'all go check them out. This is the All Zone Den Show. We up out of here, man. Get y'all the game on food service, side hustle. You tune in later. We find the video. And tune in, man. Next week, go ahead. See y'all next week, man. I think I got my homie coming in, Raw from the Bronx, man. We're gonna do his story, and that's it, man. I gotta get some sleep, man. I'm talking in circles. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.